What do we do, guys? I've played so many 1v1s. How many 1v1s did I play? Today was a good 1v1 session for once. Because the last 2 days have been really bad. My level was terrible. And I feel like today I was back to a good level. So today I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1v1. I thought I played way more than that. More 1v1s? Maybe if Daniel wants to queue, because should give him a rematch. But he's banned for 5 minutes. Hi, Daniel. I guess he dodged someone. I wonder who, but or maybe he just crashed. Oh, we have Leary versus Vinch on the ladder. That's maybe my 2 favorite players to watch. Because it's a lot of micro and really good macro behind it. It's, let's say, I think Leary has the best execution by far of all the players, and Winchester is also one of the best players to execute. So it's satisfying. I think I will just watch this one. Let's just watch this one. Briton versus Slavs. Leary with Britons. Leary is really good with Britons because one of Leary's strengths is that he's like he's not over extending. He's always like playing safe enough to not lose his army. Like he's really good at not losing his army. Like he plays aggressive when he can, but then he doesn't overextend. And that's, I think I'm really good with micro, really good at playing aggressive, but sometimes I overextend, and that's Leary's thing of not overextending. Does any pro zoom out in the game? No, you don't change the zoom. If you change the zoom, then the like it's way harder to click on the things because your brain gets used to the old zoom, and then you change it and it's way harder. Like it's either too big or too small. What do you mean by best execution? Like if you would put a challenge, okay, do this, like rush into archers, get this amount of archers and click castle edge, he would do it like the best. Like he has the best execution while microing. That's the thing. I don't think he has the best micro because everyone have good micro right now. Like the level is so high in micro, and micro is not that hard in AoE. But I think he has the best execution behind it. Ready. Yay. I wonder what Finch is gonna do in this matchup. Because it's tricky early on. You don't have any bonus with Slavs until you make farms. And Britons are super fast with the aggression. So I guess he needs to play range opening and skirms. Like skirms into knight, skirm knight playing castle edge. Take relics. Be a bit behind in eco, but get map control, pressure a bit, get the relics. It's pretty hard you need to play, but it's tricky to defend early imp, like versus the arbalest. You should rush. I wouldn't rush in this matchup, Monenes. Like I never rush if the opponent Civ is faster than mine. Like Briton is faster than Slav early game, so I wouldn't rush. I would go feudal edge and maybe make militias if my opponent allows me to. Like I would make militias to trade his militias if Leary goes militias. Okay, this is risky to take the woods here versus Briton. Especially with the rails. To rush into the rush. Yeah man, that's a oh, he could get trapped. Trap him. Oh come on, Winchester. So easy to drop a gate. Just one gate. So what is Leary doing? Leary is going scouts, it seems. Ready. Okay. I don't think he will be too aggressive that game because going scouts means. Never mind, he's gonna drop a tower, but going scouts means he's not going scouts. But it would mean he would not have many archers. If he goes scouts into archers, then he cannot move out if he goes scouts into archers. Because you need a crossbow mass to move out versus knights. Okay, but he's going archers and a sneaky tower. Why not? It could be an annoying tower. Winch will have to move from the left to the right. Is this a mod? Yes, it's a mod. Okay, that's a weird house to make. It's gonna be tower here, I believe. Okay, exactly out of range. Winchester is going scouts. Or can Winchester see this? No, I think he's just gonna chase Leary scout. He should trade. Like, I know Winchester has less HP, but I think he should trade his HP versus Leary scout. Because he sees he's going archers. And then versus archers you will go skirms, right? And if you lower the HP from the open scout, you can just go skirms and defend. So he should trade the HP, so the scout is not an issue anymore. French deer are double the size. Yeah, the size, yeah. And French berry bushes are really small. Okay, that's annoying. That's really annoying. It's gonna be tricky to defend versus this aggression. This is typical Leary to do this. Send 2 archers and 2 spears. But he's really confident to defend properly. What is Vinch doing with the scouts? Like, it's so easy to play for Leary. He doesn't have to do a spear at home. He needs mulberries to make wine. That's the secret mayonnaise. Slavs are Brit with favored? Britons are better. Britons are better. Like, Eco is similar, but you have more options with Britons. Okay, this is okay for Vich. He did a good job not overreacting to this. Yeah, this is typical Leary. And good job by him, like forcing as much reaction as possible. Now he should not overextend. I think he overextended a bit. He's getting some free hit by the skirms. But you see what I mean? With a full HP scout now, the skirms cannot move out. While if Winchester traded his HP for the scout, he could just move out with the skirms. Brit seems much better? Yeah. So even if you have 20 HP versus 40 HP, you can still hit 3 times and get 3 hits, and you don't lose your scouts. And you still lower your opponent HP scout. So when you have less HP, it doesn't mean you can't fight with a scout. Good macro by Vinch. What is Leary doing? Okay, Leary is doing fletching now. I expect a stable from him soon. Okay, he's gonna wall it first. Makes sense. Do you think Brits are S tier? If not, why? They are definitely not S tier. Why? I don't know, it's hard to tell. Like, there are just some better sieves out there. It's a good sieve, but there are some stronger sieves. I guess, like, non-bloodline sieve or non-eagle sieve, like sieves without good cavalry options or eagles, are not like that strong. Because versus this kind of sieves, you can just go skirms. Like, imagine you are Viking versus Britons. Viking have better eco than Britons, right? You go skirms, and they can't really punish you because he doesn't have the best knights. Like, you go +2 skirms plus your TCs, and they can't really dive. You could micro by Leary, but yeah, the skirms have no upgrade. I think he should just like raid with the scouts. You can't really defend with the scouts. Like, non-upgraded scouts are useless here. What about if you have 200 longbows? Yeah, then it's hard to counter. But you die to 200 siege ram. Too predictable and huge weaknesses in siege ram. To siege ram. They still have good like having imp. Like when you can spam them. It's more like lacking mobility in Castle Age. You can still go crossbow knights, but not having bloodline is not the best thing. Okay. That was not good for Vinch. Good micro by Leary, by the way. Do not lose any archer. Really good micro. I guess he doesn't need to do a scout. He doesn't see the +1 defense on the skirms. Yeah, you see he made one, but he cancelled it. Hey, Leary is playing really safe. Now he's just gonna defend and go Castle Age. Market. For what? He did a tower. I think he forgot he did a tower and he can't sell his stone. Or maybe he just had the wood to do it and he was okay, let's spend my wood. So I look cool having 0 wood in the bank. He's gonna click up. Vinch is gonna click up as well. But I like Leary's position. He's gonna get out of this feudal edge with many archers. And he can go crossbow knights. Okay, he's going. Yeah, he's going crossbow knights. I was expecting 2 ranges and 1 stable, but he's doing the opposite. Why? Like he didn't see that many skirms. He just saw a few skirms. His stable was a mistake, no? No, you always make a stable. Myself, I would have done 1 scout. Would have been useless, but just to scare the opponent away, so he can't attack you with skirms. Just 1 scout, and it's hard for him to tell how much you are investing in feudal edge because he can't go out with the skirms. So you do 1, and if your opponent goes forward, you keep making. And you do attack upgrade on the scout if he goes forward. Because one thing to know is skirms do 2 + 1 damage, which is 3. And attack scouts have 2 pierce armor, so they take 1 damage in feudal age anyway. So you don't go for defense upgrade, you go for attack if you need to make scouts. 1 archer production will make sense. I don't know, it feels weird versus a knight sieve. I was expecting more crossbows and a few knights to get rid of the siege and skirmisher. It's weird. But it's gonna be fine because Vinch is going edit skirms. Vinch will need a TC to defend that. He sees +1 defense on the scouts, so he should know that there are knights coming. And he should make a TC as fast as possible. I think that's overextending from Leary. That was risky. Like Era would have jumped in the TC, jumped out on the left, and killed like 3 crossbows. Okay, that's TC is rushing. Oh, that's a good pickup. Yeah, really good damage by Leary. He could pick up another villager. Now he needs to go away. Oh, he stayed a bit too long. But still a really good trade by Leary. And Leary is on 1 TC. Monastery. He just wants the relic. Which makes sense. Because like you have all map control, you get the relics. You can still you can also heal your knights. Dying from X-bow timing. Yeah. It's not that easy to defend in this matchup. The knights have +1 defense. Okay, the CC should be enough to defend. But he can always heal the knights, so he doesn't care about losing HP. And Leary is probably one of the best to do that. Yeah, this is really annoying. Leary's eco is getting way better. Even on 1 TC. Yeah, Leary is taking stone to make TCs. Maybe he could just buy, he has a market. It's cheaper to buy. Okay, that's bad for his eco. That's gonna be many Deadville. Oh shit, that was a bad timing for the monk to go out. But it's fine. Okay, that was really good for Vinch, getting a conversion. He's gonna kill that knight as well. Yeah, really good trade for Vinch. And now he's fine. And you see what I mean with wait, what? I think that's a misclick. With knights not having bloodline, they can't really dive TCs. What? No, that's a misclick. That must be a misclick. Okay, so if I was Vinch, I would think I'm behind in eco. It's hard for him to tell that he's ahead in eco. I mean, not ahead in eco, but fine. I think he's fine, but he's gonna be playing versus 5 relics, I think. 30C on the way for Vinch. He's playing really greedy. I don't know, he's not trying to get the map control back. That's definitely not how I play. Scums and pikes? No. No, I think it was a misclick. You don't want to go pikes here. This guy already has Breton crossbows. And just like versus knights from Bretons, you just make your own knights and you win with Slavs. Okay, that's gonna be easy to defend with the monks and the skirms. You should not make too many skirms. You should transition to knights. But you see guys, the Slavico has so much food in the bank. Let's see. Overall, Lyria has more resources, but that makes sense, right? He was being aggressive and doing some damage. So much rest in bank. Yeah, he should switch to knights. It's weird that he's going ballistics. Like, he sees that the army is mainly knights from Lyria. I think that's a mistake what he's doing, overcommitting to skirms. That's 3 TC for Lyria. Lyria is 10 villagers behind, I mean 9 villagers behind. And he's versus Slav. But he should have good resources. He has 23 farms, not too bad. I think it's gonna be a long castle edge from both. God, don't tell me Lyria, Vinch is going fast imp. Like, it makes no sense to go fast imp here. He needs to add stables now. But I don't understand what he's doing. Like, he will go fast imp for his skirms. Where are the stables? Maybe a force DC? Before stables? What? I don't understand what he's doing. And I think it's gonna be a huge cleanup soon with the light cav. Like, I think light cav alone can clean that, and then he's gonna take damage to this. I don't know, is that doing what? Like, if he goes cavalier, it would be way better to have a good stable transition and go knights in Castle Age. Vinch loves fast imp? Yeah, he always goes fast imp, but he's really good at it, but with skirms? With Slav skirms? Okay, the knights don't have +2 defense. Oh shit, he needs to quick wall that. Quick wall here, quick wall here. Yeah, the TCs with ballistic are doing a really good job versus the knights. Oh, but that's really bad. So he's going fast imp skirms, but he's moving out, I don't know. Yeah, that's good damage for Lyria. Even if he's losing many knights, like doing damage here is insane. But that's a bit too much here. I guess he didn't expect ballistic from Vinch. But yeah, you reach him now, but what? What do you do? Really don't get it. I don't know. I think he just dies to Leary getting all the map control, Leary getting not an eco lead, but a clean eco at least. Like, it's weird to go 3TC imp with Slav. Usually with civs that require food units are units which cost food, you wanna be playing 4 TCs. So you wanna be playing for map control, castle age, like night transition, forward siege, just to pressure a bit, and have 4 TC behind. And your opponent goes fast imp, you're like, okay, I'm fine, I have map control and I have the better eco. Because you can't go 3 TC imp like this. You see, he's not able to afford any imp upgrade for now. Like, the score is a bit fake. Okay, pikes from Leary, good read. Atia 0 relics versus, I believe, 5. 4 relics. Why is the 5th? 5th is on the way. Food units, foot units. Yeah. I don't know what he's doing. So he's going Cavalier now, but he's not clicking it. What can he do? He's fine because he had a huge eco lead, but I think he could have won the game in Castle Age. It's knights. I don't get why for food units you would go 4 TCs instead of 3. You need more food to sustain build production on 4 TCs. Yes, but in the long run you will have a better eco. And you can't win on a, let's say, Cavalier timing, for example. Cavalier is a long upgrade, it's expensive to get Cavalier. While with Arbalest, you go 3 TCs, because your units are cheap. The thing is, okay, imagine you go 4 TCs. You need more farms to go, like, to make vills on 4 TCs. Then, for Arbalest, you will have useless farms. But for food units, you will have more farms. So in the long run, you will have more eco. Like, you need eco in the long run when you go for food units. So, yeah, you need to go 4 TCs. Now he's on 3 TC. His eco is so weak, he can produce Cavalier from 3 stables. Yeah, Cavalier upgrade is super cheap, but the unit is expensive to get. Like, going Knights or Cavalier is expensive. Food units are super expensive, because what is the hardest resource to get in the game? It's food, because for gold, you take gold, for wood, you take wood. For food, you need to take collect farms, which cost wood already, so it requires a lot of eco. I don't know how he's gonna play now. His eco is okay-ish. He has some skirms to deal with Halbardier, but Slav skirms are not the best. Big streamer boy, hey, Bullet Shen. If you want short-term food units, you will go 1 TC all in. Yes, yes, for sure. Okay, spreading more skirms. It makes sense. Needs chemistry, I think. That's gonna be some decent raiding. Maybe not. Like, you don't want to give Cavalier to your opponent when you are playing skirms. That's still some decent raiding. Yeah, good damage. Really good damage. It's killing many vills. And now he's kinda cleaning everything. Vinch is doing a good job now. Can you help Margot with being more consistent in 1v1? I mean, that's normal. Even myself, I'm inconsistent, so I can't help others to be consistent. think ideal would be Cav Scum Siege Ram. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, the converted cavalier are being really annoying. Being really annoying, look at this. What? What a weird timing to... What?